This is the Tales of Mountain Creek Ranch, and I'm Terry Tucker. Oh my goodness, it's hot. It finally, after all the rains we had in the spring, it finally dried out enough that we could hay. But with hay, you need dry weather. With dry weather, you get dust. And the dust around here is incredible. I went on a side-by-side ride just the other day. We were doing an amazing retreat with our friends at the Kickin Center in Point Lookout. And the Kickin Center is the hospitality arm of College of the Ozarks. It's an amazing hotel, restaurant, and retail opportunity that you definitely need to check out. But we took them on a ranger ride through the incredible Mountain Creek Ranch, all 1,000 acres of it. When we got back, we were pretty dusty and pretty dirty. With the heat, with this amazing sunshine, comes dust. Now, what does dust have to do with what we're talking about today? A whole lot, because leaders, you need to be painfully aware of the dust you're kicking up. So what does dust have to do with leadership? Well, it's a metaphor, but it's a really important metaphor because as leaders, you think about the concept of leadership, we get right out in front and we go. And sometimes we go really fast. And we hope people follow us. So how do you measure if a leader's a great leader? If the leader has willing followers. So what makes a willing follower? Well, we spend a lot of time on Tales talking about that. But what makes a willing follower when it comes to dust? Nobody likes to eat dust. So great leaders have to be aware of how much dust you're kicking up. Are you making it easy to follow you? Or are you making it so difficult that people have to like scrape their teeth and wipe their faces off after a good round of followship? Great leaders need to be aware every now and then by looking back and seeing who in fact is following them. One of the greatest leaders that I ever interviewed was Marsha Johnson Evans. I interviewed her for a speech and a paper I was giving years ago called The 8 Lessons of Leadership from the Dirt Road. Marsha had gotten her start in very humble beginnings, but what an amazing leader. She had been a Rear Admiral in the Navy. She became the executive director of the Girl Scouts of America and eventually ran the American Red Cross. And she also worked as the commissioner of the LPGA. She had a lot of followers. One of the things that stuck out to me so much when I interviewed her was how intense of a leader she was, how strong, how committed to her morals and her core values, but how aware she was of her followers. She even said to me one time, you know, when she started out early on in her career, it was go, 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 and it was lead, lead, lead. She said, then I realized from a legacy standpoint, I needed to be aware of the dust I was kicking up. Nobody wants to follow dust. So leaders, we just every now and then in our quest of looking forward, it's smart once in a while to turn around and look back because the dust is no fun to follow. Thank you for watching this Tales of Mountain Creek Ranch, and we will see you next time.